poem I Remember, composed by Thomas Hood, is in first-person narration and consists of 4 stanzas. In each stanza the poet compares his adulthood with his past childhood days. The poet thinks that his childhood was joyful when compared to the painful present adulthood. His desire to regain the childhood days are clearly seen from refrain I remember. Though deeply nostalgic, this poem is neither pensive nor sorrowful, but makes us associate ourselves completely with the poet's attitude that he still misses his childhood. In the first stanza, the poet talks about the house where he was born. His remembrance of the sun peeping through the window in the morning indicates his childish ignorance. The passing day from morning to night gives delight to the child. Hence the day does not either end early or prolong. However, at the present time the poet wishes for the night to take away his breath. His desire to die shows his painful life. The difference between the past and the present is obvious through the portrayal of the sun and daytime, which means brighter and happier aspect of his life. In the second stanza, the poet moves from his house into the garden. In the garden as a child the poet looked at the variety of flowers like red and white roses, violets, lilies and lilacs. He considers that those flowers were heavenly blessed. Then he talks about the laburnum his brother planted on his birthday. The line "the tree is living yet" might convey 2 meanings. The first one is, the person, who has planted it, that is his brother, is no more whereas the tree is living. The second one is, the tree is still living and growing but the poet is decaying. The third stanza talks about the lightness of the poet's spirit on the past. As a child, he was energetic, who swung very fast to feel the rush of the fresh air. He was like the feathers of swallows which fly quickly, but now he is heavy. The stanza differentiates youthful physical feelings of vitality from heaviness of the presence. This stanza also talks about his physical debility. Summer was loved in the country where the poet was born. Even such a pleasant summer could not heal his fever. This is a reference to his sadness or physical sickness. In the fourth stanza there is an obvious contrast between the child's close relationship with heaven and the rational knowledge of the grown-ups who lose faith on spirituality. During his childhood he thought that the top of the dark and high fir tree was close to the heaven. At present he believes it as childish ignorance which made him live happily in the past. Now the rational mind gives him no delight but makes him to feel that heaven is unattainable. Thanks for watching.